Hello, my name is Fabian Dolan. This is how I got good at guitar. This is about how to become an advanced player without having to go to university or college. So if that interests you, check the link below in the description. I just want to start off this video by talking about my journey quickly. So I used to have no clue what I was doing on the instrument as an intermediate, but I really enjoy playing the guitar, as many of you, right? So I decided to go to university just to see what happens, right? I didn't really know what I was doing. And it cost me 3 years of my life and 35 grand to achieve my goals of becoming an advanced guitar player that could play like my idols and create my own original music that's inspired by my own sound. I think intermediates can actually achieve this goal a lot cheaper and a lot faster. So yeah, this channel is all aimed around helping intermediates achieve that goal, right? So I just want to start off by showing you my journey and how I used to sound as an intermediate and how I achieved my goal of becoming an advanced player with my own sound. So let's start off here. This is me as an intermediate. So right, you can clearly hear I don't sound very good at all. You're probably better than me at the moment, or at least at that point in time. And then if I skip forward to here, I developed my own sound and style. That's me playing a solo, like using chords and stuff like that. So I developed my own techniques and my own sound and style. So today's video is all about helping intermediates become more advanced. Got some nice words from my students here, some lovely comments that people have left me on YouTube. Again, this is educational content, not entertainment, so if you want to be entertained, please go elsewhere. Today we're going to be talking about the intermediate mistakes of how we grip the neck. So we're going to go over how we hold the neck, and then when we should change our grip, because there are two different grips that we use, and they're for two different reasons. So, first grip we use is called we'll be covering how we grip the neck, why the thumb is the most important, and the two different grips that we're going to be using, the pinch grip and the C grip. You might also know this as the Hendrix grip. So, the pinch grip. Before we do this on our guitar, I just want you to imagine you've got some money in your hand and you're rubbing it together as if you're rich, right? Then apply that same hand position to the back of the neck. So if I stand up and show you on the camera here, if I do this, you can see my hand here, right? How my thumb is pinching against these two fingers here. We want to apply that to the neck. So you should be able to see. I haven't really got a good angle for you, but there you go. You can see, like, when I do that, it's the same here on the back of the fretboard. So my thumb is pointing upwards. It's not slanted at the back of the neck like that. It's pointing up, and then my finger is matching it. So we pinch the guitar like that. So yeah, keep your fingers and thumb pointed upward. And I want you to get used to that a bit, just gripping the guitar that way. Just try playing a couple notes. And again, your thumb should just be anchored upwards. Just keep it on that one spot there. So that's one grip that we're going to have to get used to. Just experiment with that a bit. You'll get used to it. You'll pick it up fairly quickly. The next one, the C grip. Most people know this as the Hendrix grip. What I want you to do to practice how to do this, if you can't do it yet, grab your own wrist, then wrap your hand around it. Like that. You see that? I want you to try and touch your index finger and your thumb together. I can't quite do it on my wrist. Just about there, right? But this is the exact kind of thing that we're going to be doing on the back of the guitar neck as well. Try and wrap your hand around like that. And get like the ends of each finger pointing, like touching each other. As if kind of like a crab pinching, like grabbing something. So try and do that round the guitar neck as well. So yeah, get used to that a bit. Just keeping your hand over there. So we transition from having this pinch grip here to the C grip, like that, or otherwise known as the Hendrix grip. Now we're going to cover later the two different reasons why we want to use those different shapes, because these grips have different purposes. So we'll go over that soon later. Stay tuned, right? So yeah, we've gone over how we hold the neck. Now we're going to cover why we should change our grip and when we should change it. So, the way we're playing on the instrument and what we need to play is going to influence the grips we're going to take. So, we start off with the C grip when we have notes that are in a close range. So usually around two frets I keep the C grip. So you see from this dot to here, it's not a very large space. There's no stretching going on with my hand. I can play this easy. And again, my pinky does a bit more of a stretch. But you see what happened when I went to my pinky there? We go from this, my thumb slides down to stretch. Right? So this is the distinction that we need to make. When we have stuff in a close space, again, just this kind of 2-fret gap, I use the C grip. But as soon as we kind of need to go beyond that, you see my thumb goes behind the neck and we go to that pinch grip. And that way I can make these long stretches here. You see, I went from these 2 dots to here. And I can do that on every string, right? You'll get a lot of people making excuses saying, oh, I'm not good at guitar because my hands are too small. It doesn't matter how big your hands are. It's about the technique of the positioning of your hands. You see, if I keep my thumb straight up like that and behind the neck, I can do really big stretches like. Again, that's quite ridiculous. You're never really going to be playing music that sounds like that. But if I needed to, I can stretch my hands that far. And then I don't have like superhuman freak hands. So yeah, stop using that excuse. If you keep saying that my hands are too small, I'll never be able to get good at guitar, stop using that excuse. It's not true. It's just you need to realise what your thumb is doing when you're actually gripping the neck and how that's influencing how far you can actually stretch. So yeah, we start off with the C grip when the notes are quite close to each other. And then as they get further away, you see the thumb has to slide back in order to accommodate for the stretch of the hands. Right? So this is why we want to be getting used to these grips and then getting used to how to change between them and why we need to change between them. So if you're trying to learn a song or like play a lick that you're trying to come up with or something like that and you're struggling with it and you don't really know why and just things kind of feel off on the fretboard, you can't really get anything to sound good, everything's just awkward and a struggle, this might have something to do with it. Like your thumb is over the top and you're trying to do this massive stretch and it's just not going to work. It's not ergonomic, it doesn't make sense. So you have to let your thumb guide you. And then yeah, you'll have a lot of success on the instrument. So, we've covered how we hold the neck, so the 2 different grips that we can use. And we've also covered when we should change our grip and why we should change our grip as well. So if you're currently having issues with songs that you're trying to learn at the moment, this might be a key detail that you're missing out. So, how I got good at guitar. Again, if you want to go from intermediate to advanced without college or university, please check the link in the description. So well done for making it to the end. Thank you for watching this content. Again, it's all educational, it's not entertainment. Subscribe for more because I'll be creating and posting more high quality guides. And again, you can follow me on Instagram if you please. But yeah, thank you for watching.